Samuel L. Clemens was born on November 30th, 1835 in Florida, Missouri, a village in Missouri. When Samuel reached the age of 4, the Clemens family moved to Hannibal, which was also located in Missouri.
Hannibal was situated directly adjacent to the Mississippi River. It was a very prosperous town during the time of Samuel's presence. The town had around 1,000 humans populating it, which was a great number for the time.
Samuel worked a variety of jobs before becoming the famous writer he is well known for. At the age of 15, he worked as a printer at the Hannibal Western Union, a local newspaper owned by his older brother. Then, at the age of 21, Samuel Clemens became a steamboat pilot, which was a dream that he had had since he was a young boy growing up in Hannibal.
Hannibal was a largely populated town, therefore it was not unusual for steamships to frequently stop by, delivering goods and such to local vendors. Samuel Langhorne Clemens was very intrigued by these steamships, so much so that he wanted to be a steamship pilot himself.
At the beginning of his career, he was a timid captain, but over time, he came to know the Mississippi River quite well, with all of its challenging twists and turns. It was here on the river, as well as at his childhood home in Hannibal, that Clemens received much of his inspiration for his future career as Mark Twain, the well-known and very popular author. When I find a well-done character in fiction or biography, I generally take a warm personal interest in him, for the reason that I have known him before, met him on the river. He continued to be a steamship captain until 1861, when the Civil War broke out. This ended trade in the Mississippi River, which left Samuel Clemens without a job. With not much to do, Samuel joined a volunteer unit of Confederate fighters, who disbanded within weeks of forming due to approaching Union forces. After some time with no direction in life, Sam and his brother Orion moved west to Carson City, Nevada. Here, Samuel was given a job as a local reporter and freelance writer.
Upon his arrival in Nevada, Samuel began writing comical letters, and he was recognized for writing these captivating tales. It was also here that Samuel gained his most popular nickname, Mark Twain, as most humans have come to know him by.
The name Mark Twain comes from his time on the steamship, which is a term that means water that is 2 fathoms deep, which can also be interpreted as safe water to pilot a ship. Twain continued to write stories, and his peak work was when The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn came out in 1885. This book followed the adventures of a young boy traveling south on the Mississippi River in the company of a runaway slave. No book could ever compare to the glory of The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, and so the era of Mark Twain ended. Mark Twain died on April 21st, 1910, in Reddington, Connecticut. To honor America's beloved writer, the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. created the Mark Twain Prize, which is awarded to the person that has made a significant contribution to American humor.